money by even cheating their customers a little bit. Now Allah is saying, when people become greedy, they just want to earn and earn and earn, and then the criticism comes from Allah, they don't want to submit before Allah. La yashudun. And that actually expands the scope of the lack of sajda. It's not just putting your head on the ground. It's submitting yourself to Allah's instructions, even if it goes against your greed. Let me take a 2-minute pause to help you understand this point. It's a very important point. The people of Makkah didn't just worship idols. The people of Makkah worship money. You have to understand this. The idols were not just some false gods that they thought had superpowers and they were daughters of Allah and all of that. Each of those idols was actually a representative of each of the different tribes. So each tribe used to come to Makkah to pay respect to their own idol. This created a religious tourism industry. Because now this is sacred, because your idol is here. That entire tribe will come and do its business and do its worship, but when they come, they're going to bring their products with them, they're going to buy and sell, they're going to stay there, hospitality industry. All the money of Makkah is coming because the idols are there. And nobody will attack Makkah, none of these tribes will ever attack Makkah because what's there? The idols, their political security comes from the idols. Their economic security comes from the idols. So when we say that they were refusing to remove the idols, it's because they were bagging a lot of money. When Allah says they call it all a lie, and Allah knows what they're bagging. Allah knows what they're making. Allah knows the money machinery. We're learning now that the religion of Allah is a means by which justice and truth is served. But corrupt religion is actually pretty good for politics and pretty good for business. And it's a machine, it's an industry. And that's how it functions. Religion, if it's corrupted, and even Islam can be manipulated for political purposes, for economic purposes, it can be. People can be taken advantage of. And especially when people are jahil, then you can take full advantage of them. Why would you create why is it you think that people are so adamant about grave worship? Especially the people who run those crazy places. You go recite an ayah about worship of anyone other than Allah there, see what happens. Because they're not obsessed with the saint that's lying in the grave. They're obsessed with the customers that are dropping, money and praying falsely, and they're profiteering off of it. You're cutting down to their business. You're hitting their bottom line. This is how Allah comments so directly at the kuffar. Wallahu a'lamu bima yu'un. Allah knows better what they're putting inside their bags. Allah knows better what they're amassing. It's in the spiritual sense, Allah knows better the deeds they're gathering. They think they're doing good, they're actually, وَهُمْ يَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ يُحْسِنُونَ صُنْعًا. They assume they're doing something good, they're doing terrible things. And Allah knows better than they do what they're earning. That's one side of it. But the other side of it is actually a very sharp political commentary, an economic commentary on the corruption of the leaders of Quraysh. فَبَشِّرْهُمْ بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. And you should